Hello and welcome to another Raggy's review. So today I'm going to talk about our trip to Belper the other week. There were a few pubs we went to and I haven't been doing pub reviews primarily because I go in the same pub nearly all the time at Beeston. But this is Arkwrights Real Ale Bar or Arkwrights Micro Bar. I can't remember what, I think it's Real Ale Bar, Real Ale Micro Bar even. So, you walk into Belper, the bus station's here, you go around the corner, railway at Belper's there, Lincoln Green Pub. Across the road, there's a little road. You go along that road, literally about 30 yards. To the left is the new Crouch Brew Co., which was Campbell Street Brewing. Crouch have obviously bought the kit, they gave it a good paint and clean inside, and turned it into a tap room. Whether he's brewing out of it at the moment, I'm not sure. He wasn't on the tap room day. I think it was all about getting it open for the food and drink festival. But literally, as you turn to the left, if you look to the right, we didn't notice when we'd been to Campbell Street Brewing before, we didn't even notice Arkwrights, which is absolutely, I like to think that I've got eyes and a bit of a nosy sod. So, for me to miss it, but this time we kind of knew it was around there somewhere. Anyway, we walks in, lovely outdoor area, loads of seats, walk in, Micropub, quite a nice decorated Micropub, quite modern looking Micropub. Keg lines on the bar. And then for me, what interests me is all the cast lines. 10 cast lines. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm sure it's 10 cast lines. And literally, a good selection of beers. Obviously a stout. There was Soundcraft were on the bar. Durham Brewery were on the bar. Chin Chin Brewing were on the bar. Pentridge, Lenton Lane. Two from Durham actually. That's the ones I can remember at least. Lady and gentlemen behind the bar, they do food in there as well. I didn't see a craft beer fridge. Then again, I wasn't really looking, There was more going in just for the beer. We had to get the bloody bus up there because blooming train got cancelled right just before we got to the train station. Yeah, you lovely. And these buggers are on getting whatever pay rise they got to drive a train. Choo choo. Let's not go down that road anyway. But we had 2 rounds there, 2 rounds of beer. So I reviewed all of them. So the good people at Arkwrights, you may have via Raggy's Beer Reviews or my Happy Drinkers channel, which is more, Happy Drinkers is more our out and about channel. Raggy's Beer Reviews is more my beer reviews in the shed channel. Primarily because if I put them all on one channel, there'd be about 20 reviews a day, and that's way too many. I like them separate. Unless I'm reviewing pubs and it's going on my channel. But yeah, cracking place. Couldn't believe how busy it was. Good. I don't know if it's that busy every single day, but a really good show. Dog friendly pub. Dogs were inside the pub. Dogs were outside the pub. We went outside and we were looking for a seat, and straight away someone handed us a seat, said, "We're not using this seat." And that's how friendly. I love that. You see somebody there, they're looking for a seat. You've got one spare. Just to hand them a seat, that's fantastic. It's something we do as a collective. 3 different families who go for a drink all over. And our prime reason for going was for the Crouch Brew tap room. So finding Arkwrights and finding that Arkwrights was such an amazing bar was, really, really good. It's an absolute magnet, for that area. So I look at Belper, and I don't know Belper. so you'll have to excuse me. Come from Nottingham. Only the second time I've ever been into Belper in my life. I knew the railway pub was there. I went for a week the first time I went there, but I didn't actually go for a drink. We did go to the Pentridge tap takeover. It was their 6th birthday at Campbell Street Brewing. And then obviously, you know, whatever happened there has happened there. And then so you've got Arkwrights, you've got the railway, and up the road you've got the Angels Micropub or Micro Bar, whatever they call it, and Arkwrights as well. So for me, you've got a good afternoon out there. You know, going out, visiting all them pubs. I understand with Arkwrights, they're not allowed to be open after 6. Obviously some issues. I know that Campbell Street had the same issues. But in some ways for Arkwrights, you know, after 6 o'clock, they've got kids. For them, you know, if you can do what you do between 12 and 6, then in some ways it's not too bad. It means it gives you your life back. Pubs will stay open till 11 o'clock, but their pubs, you know, mainstream pubs have got lots of staff. Micro pubs and, you know, tap rooms ran by families, it's more so just them doing the footwork. So it's more difficult. But anyway, in essence, should I tell you to visit Arkwright's Micro Bar, Real Ale Bar in Belper if you're passing and you're not driving? And even if you are driving, you know, a couple of halves. Obviously, don't promote driving like that, but if you're in the vicinity and you've never been, you know, it is well worth going in, catching a bus up there. I know that on the 4th, 5th and 6th of October, Arkwrights have got a beer festival, loads of big name breweries such as Neon Raptor, Bang the Elephant, Emperors, and a load of others, Black Iris. So all on, mostly on keg. I assume there'll be a couple on cask. For me, it needs more cask lines, but obviously then there's the flip side of cask. Unless you're open daily, if you only open at the weekend, you've got to get that cask sold. If Arkwrights are open every day, then you know you can run the risk of putting a cask on. You've got 7 days to sell that, and sometimes it will go in a day, you know, and sometimes even less than that if it's a beer that's well received, as it were. But in essence, Arkwright's Real Ale Bar. Do I tell you to go? Absolutely yes. If I was gonna give it a score out of 5, I'd give it a big 4.8 out of 5. Yeah, absolutely. Good food, good people, clean. Toilets were clean as well. The public, really approachable, really nice to talk to. We were talking to people never seen before, talking about beer and all other things as well, dogs and whatnot. And yeah, we had a good time. That's all that matters. You go out, you have a good time, and you're not paying over the odds either. Cheers up.